Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sense of Humor podcast, where we talk anything pop culture, anything that interests us. I am your host, Multimite, and this is my co host, Phantom Voyager. Welcome.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
For superheroes, I think we gotta keep it kind of on the down low with the secret identities, even though we've
Uh,
disclosed them like many times. But, that's besides
yeah.
the point. Yeah, so it's been another week. We are in another episode of this podcast, and I'm excited for today's topic. But before we get into that, let's do some small talk. So, how have you been? How's your week been?
It's been good. Just finishing up some packing for the move next week. Um, we've been door dashing on our free time just to make some extra money. Um, just got back from two of her niece's birthday parties today because they celebrated on the same day. Um, let's see. Other than that, just been hanging out.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
no, we went to go see Scream the other day too. I forgot about that.
how'd you like it?
I okay, I liked it. It was a solid movie. It was good. It's just in the whole movie, during the whole movie, and in the trailer before you go see it, they like tease that Matthew Lillard will be back in Scream because he was in the first one as Ghostface, and they're kind of teasing it like he's gonna be in it. Like he even called the main character and told him he's gonna like kill her and stuff, and did FaceTime and it showed him like saying that he was going to, and then it just turns out it wasn't him. It was all just AI made up. And I'm like, okay, that to me that was just stupid. Like that was them pushing too hard. I mean, like I'm glad to see him. I'm sure like it was actually him recording those lines, but um it was just a bummer not to see him in it, but even then, it was still a pretty solid movie.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I feel like that's them teasing Steve Rogers for the new Avengers Doomsday and then it actually not be him. Like Chris Evans did the acting, but like it's not actually him. Like I could definitely see how that would be frustrating. Or like the X-Men, like if they were all just like robots or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I could definitely understand that. Although I am not a fan of the Scream films, not because I don't like them or anything, I just haven't watched them yet. But uh, as a fan in general, like of things, like if a show or movie or whatever pulled the wool over our eyes, giving like high expectations, and then it turning out to be like a dumb twist in the end, yeah, I could definitely see that being annoying. Um,
Yeah.
but that's awesome. I'm glad you got to enjoy a movie and then you've been some streaming a little bit. For those of
Mm-hmm.
you who don't know and who haven't already, please go check him out on Twitch, Phantom Voyager. I know we typically do that at the end of the channel or at the end of the episodes, but I wanted to plug him in real quick right now because, I mean, he's got free time and he's been streaming a lot and he deserves the clout. So go show him some support. Um, we
Thanks, man.
of course, man. Like we both want it, but we both deserve, if not more, you deserve it more because I haven't streamed as much lately. I mean, obviously, um, I streamed a couple of times recently now. I just streamed Marathon before I hopped on here, and then on Monday streamed actually with you and the other guys on Gary's mod, which was a blast.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and for those of you who have either not checked it out or haven't checked up on it in a while, I finally posted a new video on my YouTube channel. That was really awesome because I was able to record it the night of. So I worked that day, but then I didn't work the next 2 days. So I got to stream that evening and then edited it the next 2 days and then make a thumbnail as well. and it was just such a blast for me because I haven't done that in so long, and it's just been so good to finally do that again. Honestly, like if it was like a really good feeling because I haven't done that in well over a year now, and that was again, yeah, just like a really awesome feeling to do. Obviously, it's way easier for me now with the equipment I have now, but just being able to do it in general, it has been awesome, and I'm excited to get back into it. I'm excited to game with you more, and stream with the other guys, whatever have you, and just like kind of show people our dynamic because again, like I think our friend group just is so unique in all the best ways possible, not just in gaming but like as a friend group. So
Oh yeah, we all have our own key parts that keep us together. Yeah.
yeah, and honestly, I could honestly say like I don't think, I mean, I feel like we could all be separately, but I feel like we are better together is what I'm trying to say. Is like it's
Yeah.
just it feels so much more whole, or at least for me, like when I'm with you guys it feels like I'm reliving the best parts, the best memories of my life. So um but yeah, so I've obviously rebranded. I think I talked about that a couple of stream or podcasts ago or whatever. Or maybe I didn't, I can't remember, but yeah, no, I've just been I've done my new logo, I've done my new banner, new video, pretty much new everything, and it's just been a really good, awesome feeling. But um, other than that, nothing really new. Just I'll be back on the regular or not regular schedule because I never really had a streaming schedule to begin with, but I will get back to streaming a lot more often though. So, and hopefully me, you, and the other guys can start gaming again more often because again, that whole evening was just a blast. Like being able to hang out with all you guys was really fun, and again, like it just reminded me of like every weekend after school, just all getting to hang out, or whenever it was one of our birthday parties or whatever. It was just super fun, and I'm happy
Just
to.
a very very nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. Any more small talk for you?
Just that I only got two more episode or one more after this one to go until I'm gonna be off the radar for a little bit.
Yeah, and we will miss you. And we, to clarify, this may not be the end of Sense of Humor podcast. In fact, we might even try and do a new format, which I'll talk to you after this episode, obviously. Um, but yeah, like I mean, it sucks to see you go for a little bit, but I'm really happy for you because you're doing something you've been wanting to do for what, like a year now. Like you've been talking about it
Oh
for
yeah.
quite a while.
Yeah, it's like
So
2 years. Yeah.
yeah, so you're finally like reaching your goals and going out and trying something new and something that excites you and your fiance. So I'm really
It's
happy
a
for you
whole
guys.
fresh start.
Yeah.
Yes, I appreciate it. I'm mostly just excited because it's like a whole fresh start,
Yeah.
you
And
know, and it's exciting.
yeah. And I only know that on like really a small scale, but yeah, fresh starts are really just the best because it's not necessarily a full reset. It's almost like a reboot, you know, like you got Tobey Maguire, then Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Like, yes, there are bumps in the road for each one of them, but like that's the reason for the restart, and you know, the success of the next new one just kind of brings in the best of like the new start. So,
Yeah.
learn from the
How
past and look forward to the future, however that saying goes.
do you know when Noir is being released?
I don't, but I know it is
Okay.
this year specifically. I do
Okay.
know that Daredevil Born Again is coming out soon, which is hence why I'm wearing Daredevil right now. I'm really excited for the new show. The new suit just looks super dope. They just put a a costume for Daredevil in Rivals to match that season. So I'm super excited for that. Um,
About that show, I was watching the trailer for it again just because like I want to like anyway. So I rewatched it and I'm laying next to my fiance and she looks over. By the way, like everybody's got a celebrity boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, and
Celebrity crush.
and hers is Matthew Lillard, and he's in it. He's as a protagonist. He's a bad guy, obviously, but he's in the trailer. And I paused it, and she looked over, and she goes, "You know what? I never liked Daredevil, but I think I'm gonna like this season." And so so now she's like, "Yeah, we need to get Disney Plus." So now she like really wants to get Disney Plus so we can watch Daredevil.
Nice. Did you guys watch the 3 seasons of the original show together at all?
I've watched every single season all the way through. I think I watched the ones on Netflix all the way through. I think twice. But
Same.
the new season I've seen Born Again, and then this one she's never seen any of them, which is kind of a problem. But I'm willing to pause and explain to her about it if that's what it takes. But yeah, so no, she hasn't seen any of the other ones now.
I might need to go back and rewatch Born Again this weekend or something cuz I think it does come out either next week or the week after that. And yeah, I want to be all caught up. I was originally like the start of this year cuz I couldn't remember what month it was coming out. I just knew it was coming out this year. So
Yep.
I held it off and I was obviously like watching the other MCU movies like I'm finally getting to Ironheart. I did skip a bunch of shows, obviously. I might go back and rewatch them or whatever. It's just like I've been picking and choosing for sure. Ironheart just piqued my interest because there were a lot of rumors about the show. Um, and I want to see if those rumors are true or the like possible cameos or whatever that I've heard
Hmm.
about. Like Agatha all along wasn't particularly interested in that mainly because I'm not like a super fan of like WandaVision or anything like that. I am excited for Vision Quest and that's probably just because um of Ultron's involvement, like the fact that he's coming back, and then
Mm.
I think this is just a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. Supposedly, for some reason, Star Lord, like Chris Pratt's Star Lord's gonna appear in it. Why I don't know, but
That
I
doesn't make sense. That's weird.
yeah, no, I remember seeing leaked concept art. I don't know if it was for Doomsday or if it was for Secret Wars, but I saw leaked concept art of Star-Lord sitting on the couch with White Vision. And I don't remember why, but yeah, that I don't know if they're a dynamic in the comics at all. I don't. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, in the comics, Star Lord's very different from how he is like in the comics than he is in like the movies and like latest interpretations. Like I don't think he's a music lover like kind of character like he is in the most recent media. Not to say that I don't like that version of Star Lord. Um, but yeah, as far as I know, he's very different from how he is in the like older comics and whatnot. Which is
Hmm.
another thing I've been doing. I've been reading a lot of Spider-Man, Moon Knight, and Daredevil comics. I want to start reading Deadpool as well, and then the X-Men, just to get ready for the X-Men in Doomsday. So I've just been reading a lot of comics, been drawing a lot. I've actually been working on stuff for you because you sent me your new ideas. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I think it'll be really cool for when people officially see it and you'll like finally have it and everything the way you
Yeah.
want it. So I'll
No
keep that a
spoilers. No.
surprise and yeah, no spoilers. But yeah, my topic though, funny enough, isn't necessarily about Marvel, but it's not 100% off the topic of Marvel. Um, but as you guys can see, we've kind of shifted things from Minecraft to Fortnite. I kind of did that on purpose, kind of not. Like I was actually spinning it on a wheel. I was like, okay, it's either Minecraft or Fortnite, but that's just because of the topic itself, which is Fortnite. I have not watched or seen it yet, but did you see that the live event has come out for the end of this chapter?
I have not. A buddy of mine from one of my older jobs, on his TikTok, he showed something about the I don't know even know what it's called. It's that giant ball in the center of the map. It like beamed up into space, or it's like ripped a time or whatever and went through and then came back. And then I saw the like the trailer where it was Fish giving information about his planet and about his like a purple glowing rock,
I did see
and
that. Yeah, I was
that's
curious
about
about
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
because like
or
I
sorry,
don't know
go.
what the oh sorry. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, like I'm excited to see the map, but I don't know why it has to do with fish. I just really hope, and it's probably gonna happen, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be all like fish stick related, but I feel like it might be.
See, and that's what I'm curious about cuz I don't I'm wondering if that's even the map cuz as far as I know, it looks like all that did was bring in that new fish character that they
Yeah.
showed. And that was kind of one of my things, like for me not saying the topic specifically, but um, oh freaking, but what I was going to say was this topic is about like speculating the not necessarily the future of Fortnite as a whole, but like specifically for this upcoming season and everything. Like obviously there's been a ton of
Mm-hmm.
stuff teased. And then one thing that excited me the most was probably the reveal that they're doing the first Avenger Captain America skin with his OG shield. Like I am absolutely excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because next to the Endgame suit, I think the first Avenger suit's probably my favorite suit. Like I would say it goes like I think yeah, I would say it goes Endgame, then then first Avenger, then probably Civil War, I want to say. And
Civil War
then
was solid.
actually no, I think Winter Soldier goes above Civil War cuz I loved the stealth suit of um, Winter Soldier. And it's different enough where it's like not completely like the same like general shape and design. I think my least favorite suits though, and people will probably hate me for this, is probably the first Avengers suit and um the Infinity War suit. I think the only reason I
Mm.
didn't like the Infinity War suit though was like, and I know he's Nomad in that, but sorry, my cat's getting on my desk.
No, you're perfectly fine. Don't worry. My cat's over here begging for my attention, and I keep having to tell her no.
Yeah, he's like rubbing up on my monitor. I'm like, dude, just lay on my lap or get out. Like, just relax. So, but yeah, no, I'm pretty excited honestly. Like, as far as I can tell, like it's gonna be a good season. I mean, obviously we can only guess. But one of the guesses, oh, sorry, just adjusting myself. Um, one of the things I wanted to talk about is like what you think the cosmetics are, obviously, because there was a ton of leaked stuff, and I'm very confused. Um, obviously, it's not like a confirmed or maybe it is, I don't know, but like we had the Ice King in one, and then we had the Dark Voyager in another. And I'm like, so what is the new battle pass? Like, what is the new map? What is the story? Like, obviously they were teasing the seven coming back. I'm pretty sure one of the things that they were teasing was um, that the foundation, I think.
Yeah,
Foundation, yeah. The
Foundation, the one with the rock. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they were teasing the Foundation's return. I don't know if he's gonna get a remix skin like the Visitor did for OG Chapter 4. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to discuss. Like, I mean, obviously the new Fish Girl I think is probably gonna be one of the new Battle Pass skins. If I had to guess, she's probably gonna be the first one. But my question is, will the Captain America skin be in the battle pass? Will Foundation be in the battle pass? Like, will all the, because there was a huge lineup of skins. I can't remember all of them, but I'm pretty sure a couple, if not all of them, were all new. Um, and then yeah, like the first Avengers skin, I have two theories on that, but do you have any input so I'm not just taking up all the talking time?
Oh no, you're good. I mean, I just looked it up just now. They're bringing Kratos to Fortnite March 19, 2026, so he's gonna come out pretty soon. And I think he's already was a skin, but I think they're bringing him back, which I'm excited for. Um, but regarding the new season, I feel like it is gonna be that map because usually when they show like teaser trailers or whatever about like a new location, they'll make it very brief, but it usually has to do with like a key part, and clearly that stone was a key part in that in like their world or their realm because it was like holding all the water above ground, so they because he like pulled the plug on it basically. Um, but I definitely feel like it's gonna be because I feel like that shark that was trying to swim and he couldn't and got upset. I feel
Mhm.
like that's gonna be a season pass character. Um,
Wait, the shark?
yeah, the shark.
He was already a skin.
He's already a skin?
Yeah, he was a shop item skin.
Oh, I I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, so he was
Theory
so
debunked.
well, so I'm gonna like have the trailer playing while we're talking cuz I want to kind of get a refresher like you were as well. Cuz like I mean, obviously the main antagonist is uh the space dude, freaking Voyager, the Dark Voyager. Um, but yeah, like I'm so confused by like pretty much everything that's happening. Like, I mean, obviously, me and you have kind of taken a break, like a step back from Fortnite for a while now. It feels like,
Hmm.
but yeah, as far as I can tell, like from all the skins they showed in the cinematic, besides the new girl one, was uh the ones that were possibly uh in the Ice King thing. And obviously there's a revamped Ice King um
Yeah.
like possible new skin or whatever
Which
like
yeah, I'm excited for that one because Ice King was one of my favorite like characters for a while. It was my favorites were Ice King, well, Dire, and then Ice King.
yeah. Cuz I mean even like okay, so they have the prisoner, she was already in it. Captain America seems to be the only well and possibly the new visitor. So I guess that's 3 or 4 skins cuz you got Visitor, the new Ice King, Captain America, and whoever the Fisher girl is. Like whoever that character is. So that's four. So I guess there was a lot less than I thought there was. But another thing I wanted to talk about was story wise, because from what I was always told, and obviously they could have just been theories or like, um, just like fan like stories or whatever. But from what I
Yeah,
was
fan
told,
fiction.
was the Ice King was supposed to be the good guy, but that trailer is portraying him as the bad guy. Because like that was always the consensus after everyone freed the prisoner, because the prisoner was like the Fire King, and obviously
Yeah.
him being fire, being the arch nemesis of the Ice King. So I feel like that now confirms that the Ice King is actually the bad guy, because like freezing both the Foundation and Captain America, I feel like freezing over two good guys already confirms that he's not a good guy himself. Or maybe he has his motives and whatever, but that begs the question too. Is that going to be the OG pass, cuz like either that's the main chapter 7 season 2 pass right there, or OG, because like it's so weird. It almost feels like they're meshing OG and Chapter 7. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Is
Hmm.
like that's what's not wrapping around my brain. Like don't get me wrong, I don't mind that at all. Like I like that they're bringing back original skins. Like I don't have a problem with them collabing with Marvel again, obviously, but it's not the main focus this time, which again, I'm actually all for. But then that begs the question, will they bring back Captain America's shield, or will they give us a brand new one to kind of correlate with his new, or rather original shield? Um, and I'm actually really looking forward to that one, because that, yeah, I love the look of the original shield. Like I think the circle one's the better one, but I do like the look of the original shield.
Yeah, like I feel like uh the foundation is gonna be bad. I've seen multiple things of like people saying he's gonna be bad, and I don't know, I feel like he's just gonna be. I don't know why. I just don't have a good feeling about him. I'll
You
be
think
honest.
you think he's like corrupted somehow?
Yeah, because like you gotta remember, I mean, like the Ice King also had that alien, one-eyed giant alien, ice like frozen in ice, but it got released. So like I feel like he's holding back bad things, but I mean Captain America's not bad though. So like it's kind of hard to differentiate. Anyways, it's hard to pick or know which ones are correct because like he's holding Foundation, he's holding Captain America. Captain America's good, but he also was holding up a bad ice or a giant. Like so, like it's. I feel like he's like a collector. Obviously, he collects his trophies or whatever, or like people. So I feel like Foundation's bad. I don't know why. I just don't have a good feeling. Um, he's
Well,
also frozen in like a phase like he was about to like jump or kick or punch someone. So,
yeah, no, and I was thinking about that too, because you know what that scene kind of reminded me of was Midas, because Midas kind of did the same thing in chapter 2. He showed him
mm,
having frozen all his enemies in gold, or turning them to gold, obviously. So
yeah.
I don't know. Like now I was gonna say, now the real question is Fire or Ice the good guy? Because again, like you could be right, maybe Foundation is the bad guy, but the fact that he's frozen two, possibly three good guys, again, Foundation, Captain America, and possibly the Fire King, because like you said, he could be holding back like evils, but it's almost like Doom, where like Doom's intentions are good, but he wants to do it under a dictatorship, so like he wants to rule everything.
Mm.
Or like and I guess that would kind of make sense in a sense. Like maybe he's not the bad guy, but he's not the good guy. He's like again, like kind of like the Doom. Like Captain America and Visitor are obviously the good guys. Fire King probably is a bad guy, and then there was that Golden Skull girl as well, and maybe she's the villain or whatever. Like, or she's
Yeah.
a villain, but I don't know. Like I really couldn't, like I can't really differentiate like who's good, who's bad, if all or if any of them are in a gray area, like the Fox clan, like for like Drift and his people, like are they the good guys? Or are they bad guys? There was also the Water tribe they were at war with. I mean, it caused a brother and sister to be at battle with one another. Like it was, from what I understand, the brother was born into the Water clan, but then like switched over to the Fox clan, who's Stray, who I'm talking about. And again, I could be completely wrong about all this lore and stuff, but yeah, no, like I mean, I'm just genuinely excited that they're bringing back story, because the last time we had story feels like chapter 3, maybe 4. It feels like 4's around the time where they stopped it, which sucks because the start of chapter 4 was one of the coolest starts because it started with like a medieval theme. You had the Ageless, who was like this white knight, and like total badass. Like he was supposedly a member of the seven that betrayed him, or he's just called the, like the Foundation, the Visitor, the or not Oracle, the Order, the Imagined. Like all of them are like named that because they're like titles, and I'm curious if they'll explain that at all, because that would be interesting to know, or if they have already and I just need to again go back in on my, like I'll probably need to look up like a Fortnite iceberg or a video in general and just see if like anyone's kind of explained it or at least has a theory on it, cuz
I'm trying to think because I'm looking. I'm constantly watching this trailer, but um, there's a character before the gold lady. He's got like a lock on his face,
yeah,
and
that's the
who's
prisoner, the Fire King.
okay? That's what I thought. Okay, I was curious on it. I just didn't want to make any accusations about it. Okay, so it looks because I know the gold lady. She's bad. And the Gold King, Gold Skeleton King, he's also like known as like a quote unquote bad character. But the only thing that confuses me is Captain America and then Foundation. Like I don't know why he would have those guys here next to those guys. But also maybe he could also be like he could know that there's like a bad threat coming and maybe he's trying to release like release them for help. Like ask them like, hey, I need help, or what we need help, or the island needs saved. Because like, what if the Ice King and the Visitor or whatever he's called, like they're like the Visitor's probably going to come for our planet next, and I feel like we already know that. And I feel like if he comes for our planet, we're going to need like all the help we can get. So he's probably going to get Foundation to help us, and probably the rest of the other three to help. Most likely Captain America, but I feel like he's
Well,
releasing them for help, maybe.
and that's why I'm wondering if like it's kind of like what you said, like he's not necessarily bad, but he's like in a gray area, cuz like if the Fire King is bad, if this gold skeleton lady is a villain, like it could be like two villains, two heroes, and that's like almost like a symbolism of like he's in the middle, like he's trying to do good things but with bad ways or methods. Cuz again,
Yeah.
that's exactly what Doom is. Like he wants to rule the world to protect it. So like good intentions, bad logic, bad morals, probably bad like if anyone disagrees with him, he just, disintegrates them or something. So it's like
Hmm.
I don't know. I think it's that kind of sense, or he is full on bad and maybe this Gold Skull Lady and the Fire King aren't villains. I don't know, because again, like I feel like a lot of characters are deemed villains just because they look so, but that's what everyone thought about the Visitor. Like we all thought originally he was an alien trying to destroy the island with the portal, but then we find out he had good intentions and that was a mistake. Like because he's one of the seven, which are the heroes of the Loopers. They're like the Loopers version of the Avengers or something. Like they're the guardians, like the protectors of the universe. So yeah, I don't know. Like I think it really depends on the narrative that they give. But as far as we know, I feel like a lot of the characters we don't even know alliances for. Like obviously you can go off of whatever a loading screen has or whatever, but like that really then just goes down to debate or to really whatever, like in terms of speculation, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, but again, like I'm excited regardless of like what the story is or whatever. I'm just hoping for a lot of improvements to the map because like I feel like a lot of the locations were super bland and I don't know if it was just a test, but chapter
Yeah,
seven's map was really weak sauce. Like they had a lot
very.
of
Yeah.
fun names, but not a lot of like interesting locations. Like I think the best location was the amusement park, and even that was a little small for what it could be. And then there was the woods with like the tree houses and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool. But those are like the only two that I can remember that stick out the most. But the rest are pretty bland.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't great. Was definitely wasn't my favorite by any means. I like the amusement park just because it was the most interactive part, I feel like, of the map. Like you can ride the rails around, you like swim in the lazy river and stuff like that. But I feel like the rest of the map was just like, oh yeah, this location is just this location. 'Cause like for goodness sakes, I didn't like that season at all. But we had that one with the Power Rangers where there were aliens literally all over and like eggs all over and like I feel like they could have done so much. Maybe, hear me out. Maybe they went so bland this season because the new season that's going to come out, it's going to be probably jam packed, and they probably just didn't want to overload it. Maybe.
Well, and that's what I hope. Like, but the thing is a lot of past seasons have like started out pretty solidly. Like, again, chapter 4 I think is one of the best examples of like it started great and then ended, I don't want to say terribly, but it just was not my favorite. Like chapter 4 started with a medieval kind of theme with like the castles everywhere and then the ageless, and then they added the neon like Tokyo-esque city and then made it all
Mm-hmm.
ninja Japanese samurai theme, which was super cool. So like if they continue to do stuff like that, that could make it more interesting. Or like chapter 6, like that started off pretty solidly with like the Japanese theme again. Like obviously they're like sticking to pretty solidly similar styles of seasons and like themes, and I know you can only do so much, like, but like if you're gonna go off of like public or popular pop culture references, like here's how I would do it. I would probably do it like start out small, like this is a very big hear me out moment from like everyone, like do it like maybe generational, like like again I don't fully know my history in terms of like when things happened, like maybe do it like Egyptian themed, like this is
That'd
like
be cool.
this is like an idea for like a future chapter because like obviously they had like Greek themed and everything, so like maybe go with another culture and another like uh what's the word? Um
Like John, not genre, maybe
Not a genre, but like not a different religion, but like folklore, like different folklore
folklore. Okay, yeah.
or mythology. So like go with like ancient Greek or ancient Egyptian mythology, and then again shift back over to medieval knights, and then I I would probably stray away from the Japanese theme just because they've done it so many times. Not that it's a
Mm-hmm.
bad theme. In fact, it's probably my favorite theme that they've done. Like I mean the Kitsune or Fox Clan based off of like literally the Japanese culture. Again, chapter 6 season 1 and chapter 4 season 2 were like some of my favorite seasons. Like Stray is probably one of my favorite skins. So I don't have a problem with it. It's just that they've done it so much. So to like keep people lured in, like do different
Like switch it
themes.
up.
Yeah. So like again, like this is like again very um like hypothetical, but like if I were to do chapter 8, I'd probably do Egyptian themed and actually forget I said medieval knights cuz they've done that quite a few times as
Mm-hmm.
well. Um, what should they do? I guess
One thing,
Egyptian,
does it
Norse.
have to be realistic? Because they've done like, have they done a Norse one yet? No, they've done Vikings. Like, have they done?
Have they done Vikings?
They did Vikings a long while ago. They have in the OG map. They have that
Oh, I
uh,
guess I guess they did do that like mountaintop with like the Viking
yeah.
ship, and then
They
they
didn't do a
had
whole the whole
Ragnarok
like
as a villain. But like, yeah,
yeah
no, like they haven't done like a whole season. But that's kind of my point though. Is like
the whole
do
season.
yeah, so like kind of like what they did with the Greek mythology. Like they had like Zeus and Hades and Ares and Athena, or was it Athena? I think it was
I think
Athena.
they did Athena.
They just did a bunch of Greek gods and just like kind of modernized and like not sci-fied it, but like they like almost modernized but also kept it pretty close to the original theme. So like yeah, do Greek so you could do like Anubis and Ra, maybe like another Moon Knight collab somehow, maybe Khonshu. Um and then yeah, then Vikings, you could do like actual Odin and Thor and Loki, not Marvel, but like actual Norse mythology. You could do
Ooh,
Sif,
Poseidon. Poseidon would be sick.
Poseidon. They kind of did Poseidon for the Greek, but it was that stupid slurp version. So yeah, give us an
Yeah.
actual Poseidon. Um and then maybe do like western theme, like very cowboy esque with like 6 shooters and lever action rifles. That would probably be like my season 3. Then season 4, maybe like modernize it even more and do like
COVID. I'm just kidding.
maybe like cops and robbers. I don't know, like some.
I don't know how they would do it, but like something like mythical creature, like design, like I don't know, like a dragon's lair or something, or
Yeah, actually that's a good point. They could do like wizards and dragons and
like a D&D, like you
griffins.
do a D&D map.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, do stuff like that maybe for like I'll switch that to my season 3, then season 4 modernize it a little bit with like cowboys and stuff. And then season 4 would be the or wait, no. Season 1 Egyptian, season 2 Norse, season 3 fantasy, season 4 would be Western season 5 would probably be, yeah, like maybe Modern City. Like change the maps, but like keep like everyone's favorite POI of that season, like of the new POIs. And
Yeah.
then um I don't know, cuz like I almost want to say superheroes again, but they've just done that so many times too. Maybe like switch it
Yeah.
up and do some sci-fi. Like I know they've kind of done that. Like I feel like they've really more so just done like bits
Star
and
Wars.
pieces here. Yeah, but not like necessarily Star Wars, just like original characters. Like kind of like what the Dark Voyager is, or like literally the Seven are, but a little bit maybe zombie apocalypse. I don't know. Like that just seems just too bland. Like again, I have no problem with a lot of modern takes, but like this whole season was just like movie stars, and it was the most boring and, excuse my language, but dog shit season.
It was pretty dog shit.
Like it was
Um,
just so bad. Like I hated this battle pass so much. Like the Dark Voyager was the only cool part, and I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. Like people
yeah.
can like what they like, but a lot of those skins are just so freaking boring, just so lame. And like I miss the fantastical stuff. Like heck, I'd probably wear that stupid cereal box unicorn skin over any of the ones we just got in the
Oh
new
my
season
gosh.
pass. Like besides
That's
the
horrible.
Dark Voyager, obviously, but yeah, no, like, and I'm not a Back to the Future fan either. Like, I just didn't like those movies, so I could definitely see people getting mad at me for that, and I understand completely. But yeah, no, I didn't grow up liking the Back to the Future movies. Um, but yeah, no. Other than that, though, like, I hope for, yeah, better everything from this point moving forward. Like with the new
Yeah.
foundation, the new Ice King, and the new Captain America skin, I'm a little bit more optimistic. And then that fish person that you see at the beginning of the latest trailer. I don't know what else they could do. They said Fish Stick will return. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we'll get another remix of him again, because quite
Gosh, I
frankly,
hope not. I
yeah,
don't care about him.
because we've gotten plenty of versions of Fish Stick, and then we had like that buff fish guy. I don't remember his name, but
Yeah,
him
and
as well.
I somewhat like that one. Like that one was somewhat okay for me, but
No,
the other ones are just blech.
and I was gonna say that's fine because like that was more of a parody of the skin, kind of like because like I really liked the tune uh fish one, the tune fish stick skin, because you could like customize it and like put your own colors and everything, and that whole kit was really cool in general. Like I really, and then
Yeah.
when they added Toon Meow Souls, like I used that whole set with him, so it's not a bad set. It's just like, like, I don't know. I kind of like the Mickey Mouse like old school animation esque style for that, so that was pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. I'm hoping though with this first Avenger Captain America skin. So I have two things on that. I've already said like, will they bring back the Captain America shield as a usable weapon? But I'm hoping if that skin is a battle pass skin, I hope, like crossing my fingers, that it's like the Superman skin, the latest David Cornsweat skin, where the
Oh my
first
god, at the
style,
end?
well, the first
Oh, I'm sorry for
style,
interrupting.
no, you're good. The first style is the first Avenger, but then the second style is like classic comic book Captain America. I'm
Mm-hmm.
crossing my fingers that is the case. Like I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do, because that's always been their go-to recently when it's come to superhero skins. And honestly, I'm all for it. I'm hoping that the battle pass after this one has Tom Holland's new Spider-Man suit, and it does the same thing where it switches to the classic Steve Ditko Spider-Man skin. Cause holy crap, that would be my new main skin. Not just Tom Holland's new suit, but the comic book Spider-Man would be my absolute main skin. Like I can't tell you how much I adore the classic Spider-Man skin more than anything because or suit because it's just like I literally it's on my wallet. Like I have the Amazing Fantasy number 15 Spider-Man comic book cover on my wallet. So yeah, no,
That sounds pretty cool.
I have an action figure hanging by a web over here, like based off of that very first comic. Like it's just my favorite, and I would love for them to pay homage to it in one way or another. I don't care how many Spider-Man skins we have, in my opinion. As a Spider-Man bias, we don't have enough. I'm still waiting for Toby and Andrew skins, to be honest. Mostly Toby, but for you guys Andrew fans, like I understand that as well, and I wouldn't blame anyone. And as soon or if they ever do, I will be there to purchase it and probably use it a lot, especially
So
Toby.
I have a well, so like I'm gonna say this. What how would you feel if I know they do a lot of superhero seasons or whatever, but what if they did a superhero season, but each superhero that's in the battle pass that you can unlock has both the in-game Fortnite style, but also the comic book accurate, like cell shading comic book style to it. Like each single skin will have it all the way up until like I don't know, I think it's like 5 skins or whatever. But like if each five had the normal skin and that skin, what Marvel characters would you like to have in there that would I mean obviously I'm gonna guess Spider-Man would be one, but
Yeah, so I mean, if I had to pick though, because this has always been my idea like for a long time now.
hmm
I think if they were to do something Spider-Man esque, I definitely think they need to do a Spider-Man pack and just call it the Spider-Man Legacy Pack and it have all three actors. Like that's just been my
mm,
thing. I've said it many times and I will continue until Fortnite does it. But do Toby Andrew Tom, Toby in his first suit, or not first suit, but like his latest red and blue suit, and then Andrew probably his default style should be the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. I know some people like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, but I'll get to that in a second. And then Tom, I think it should be his latest suit as well, his red and blue suit. For Toby, secondary style, it's got to be the black suit. For Andrew, again, Amazing Spider-Man 1 skin for people who like that suit. And then for Tom, that one's a little harder. I would say either Homecoming. I do not want them to do the Iron Spider, but that's probably what they would do if they did a second style for him. Or if they went the route I would want them to, maybe have his secondary style be the comic book style. But yeah, that's what I would do if I had to pick. But for so you said 5 skins, correct?
yeah,
Okay.
like the yeah they each have like a comic book cell shaded like skin for it.
So to be honest, some of these I would do for the cinematic versions of them, to clarify.
Okay.
But yeah, for one, Spider-Man from Brand New Day, but also has the amazing fantasy style. That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna say Nightcrawler. I don't really mind which variation. I just really like Nightcrawler. Whatever his live action style. I imagine they'll do the one for Doomsday because, from what I understand, that's going to look pretty comic accurate. And then, obviously, if they do a comic accurate, like secondary style, I'll probably rock that more. For third, ooh, that's a good question. Uh, ooh. Yeah, that's a toughie.
Hmm.
Who have we not gotten, or who have we gotten that hasn't had a new skin in a while? Hmm.
Magneto hasn't had one in a while.
I
Star Lord hasn't had
mean,
one in a while.
Star Lord hasn't for
Thor.
sure. Yeah, I was gonna say Thor, probably Thor, because I love his comic book style a lot. And then, yeah, I would love a way better version of Chris Hemsworth's Thor, because his Love and Thunder skin is,
Yeah, I don't like how you can't remove the helm. Like I don't like how it's like permanently on there.
yeah,
I was
no,
kind of hoping
that's
to get one with like just his head and his, because like he did that for a good portion of that movie, and I'm like, come on,
yeah. I
like
was gonna
I
say,
get
I
it,
think
like
he only
maybe
wore
he
his
doesn't,
mask once.
yeah, it was like near the end of the movie, yeah, and like I feel like maybe I can understand like if Chris Hemsworth himself doesn't want like his face on Fortnite, I can understand like
I
that
feel
for
like
that
he would.
reason, but
Well, he loves the Thor character. I feel like he would embrace that if anything. And
yeah,
then his cosmic like Herald of Galactus one was all right. Like it wasn't great, but the one from Chapter 2 Season 4, that one was meh. So yeah, I would say Spider-Man, Nightcrawler, Thor. Um ugh. Yeah, this is tricky. I almost want to say hang on. I'm gonna look at something.
okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna
right.
go
I got my fifth or
out
fourth. I'm gonna say Sentry. I really wish we got a
solid.
Sentry skin for Thunderbolts. I know we got Bucky and Yelena, but I'm surprised we didn't even get Red Guardian. Like, why? Why did we get like? I have nothing against Yelena, but like again,
Yeah,
she's just blonde Black Widow
hot,
at that point. I don't know.
hot,
I I I,
hot.
I do prefer her over. Well, I don't know. I like them both pretty well, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna say Sentry for my fourth, and then for fifth, hmm, yeah, no, that's hard. Cause the thing about Fortnite is they probably do variety. Like they choose from like heroes and villains. They probably choose from different groups. Like, I mean, if you think about the first Marvel um battle pass, you had Thor, Iron Man, Wolverine,
Storm.
Storm, and Doctor Doom. So two were from the X-Men, two were from the Avengers, and then one is just a villain. So, like, I mean, they got variety. And I feel like a lot of mine are just biased towards me, and obviously that's what we're doing here is we're choosing like what we would pick. But like I was trying to think for the sake of other people and like what skins like other people would wear. Like I don't know if I would wear Thor skin, but like I did it for the sake of like people that are Thor fans. I
Hmm.
think because you have it right, you have the Hulk skin, correct?
Yes, I have the one with the tattered up shorts, and it's like the military-ish style looking one, yeah.
But that's the only one, correct?
Um, I think they had another Hulk. I think it was, yeah, they had the one from Ragnarok, the one when he was wearing the helmet.
Oh, that's right. They did have Gladiator Hulk. But
Yeah.
you have the comic book Hulk.
I believe so, yeah. The one with
Cuz he
tattered
he can
shorts.
have he can have normal or like the scarf around him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm looking at him right now. Yeah. So they don't really need to do Hulk cuz they did a comic book Hulk. Iron Man they've done too many times. I think Red Hulk could be cool actually, or Abomination.
I
Um,
just hope they don't do Scar, because like I don't really don't know too much about Scar, but I feel like,
as long as they don't do the
eh,
TV show version, but I like the original version.
yeah.
Because like Scar has a sword, and instead of Hulk smash, he does like Scar slash. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
So yeah, no, I like Scar's character. I wouldn't mind him. But yeah, no, I would like Red Hulk,
Oh,
probably Scar. Like if they had to do a bunch of Gamma, they've already had She Hulk, so they don't really need to do her again. So yeah, Hulk and She Hulk are good. Ooh, A Bomb. I would love for them to do an A Bomb skin. And for people who don't know who A Bomb is, he's like a blue Hulk, but he can like roll up into a ball like an armadillo and then like roll, and he's pretty much got like armored skin too. Like such a badass character. So I think he's probably my favorite Gamma themed character.
I think
Um,
it would be cool if we did. If I know we have a Ghost Rider skin, but it's been a while since we've like had any like changes or anything. So I feel like having like a comic accurate Ghost Rider would be really cool. Even having like the cell shading like type fire flame around his head would be kind of cool.
I would definitely like a Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. I would love for them to
That could be cool.
do oh, what is it? I would love for them to do him and then his car, like as like a vehicle you can get. And then same with Robert Pattinson's Batman. I would love for them to do Robert Pattinson's Batman as a skin and then his car as like a car you can buy.
Oh, and
But
just drive around. Yeah,
yeah, that would be so
that'd be cool
sick.
if they.
Hello, Travis. Did you DC? Uh oh. Let me try and re-invite him. Let me text him real quick. He probably, yeah, his internet probably went out or something. So, okay, I'm gonna try and invite him again, and if that doesn't work, we'll just end or something. I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All
Okay, yeah. Internet went out. We had too many things connected to Wi-Fi.
right.
So
Love when that happens.
I'm sorry, guys.
Don't worry about it. It's actually perfect time to just do our outro, so I will do
Oh,
so. Thank you everybody so much for listening. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Sense of Humor podcast. If you guys haven't already, please go check out my friend here again, Phantom Voyager, exactly how it is spelled above his head. He does some awesome content. He streams some single player games. He's been streaming a lot of Jedi Survivor recently. So if you are into
hmm
that kind of content, and even if you're not, please go follow him. It'd mean a lot to both of us. If you guys haven't already checked out the Sense of Humor podcast YouTube channel, make sure to go check that out. We upload pretty much every week. Make sure to have every episode up. And then, yeah, so we have pretty much all our past episodes. I say pretty much because there's only one. And again, deleted for other reasons, but not like anything bad. It's just like, well, it is for something bad, but not like. Anyway. Um, yeah, so that will
Yeah,
pretty
just make
much.
sure you go follow him on YouTube at multi hyphen might. Go subscribe and leave comments and like videos over there. Go check him out. Do it. Do it. And then make
Appreciate
sure
it.
you follow. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Okay, good. Yeah, you hit the follow button. Okay, good. We're good there. Um, but yeah, just make sure you support not just me, but you support the man over here too, Multi Might. Make sure you go hype him up and keep him going because he makes some fun content. But that's my 2 cents. So
Yep.
continue, sir.
No, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, think that's everything. Got any closing notes?
Besides, have a great day, and I am unfortunately, but also excited to see you guys and say peace on my last week next week. So I'll catch you guys. Well, that's your part. I can't really say that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.